Tonight we have the honor of having Dr. Philip Johnson here speaking to us. He is a graduate of both Harvard University and the University of Chicago School of Law. He served as a law clerk of Chief Justice Earl Warren. Dr. Johnson taught law at the University of California, Berkeley for over 30 years and has written 5 books. His best-selling work was Darwin on Trial, which launched the intelligent design movement, which has transformed the public debate over scientific difficulties with Darwinism. Our speaker has lectured and debated at universities all across the country, and I believe we will be challenged and provoked at what he has to say here tonight. So will you please join me in giving a warm welcome to our speaker, Dr. Philip Johnson. Dr. Johnson.
Thank you. Good evening, folks. It was good of you to battle your way through the snows and ice and everything to come. Every so often I have to get out of California where the weather is so boring, always good, and come to somewhere where it's more interesting. I'll start tonight with the year 1959, when I was a college student. That was the centennial, that is the 100th anniversary of the publication of Charles Darwin's masterpiece, The Origin of Species, which launched the modern evolutionary movement. The evolutionary biologists of the world gathered at the University of Chicago in 1959 over Thanksgiving Day weekend to express their thanksgiving for the great worldwide triumph of Darwinism, but they were not thanking God. The keynote speaker on that occasion was a man named Julian Huxley, who is the grandson of Thomas Henry Huxley, who was Darwin's bulldog, so-called at the first, who took the leading role in promoting and doing the political work to put Darwin's theory over in England and to make it the ruling creed. Julian Huxley, in his keynote address, remarked that it had now been firmly established that evolution, as described by Charles Darwin, was the story of how human beings and all living things had been created. They said, in this story, left no room for what he called a divinized father figure. That is, an imaginary God based on a projection of our own human fathers, that would have to be dropped as an idea. And so now it must be recognized that every aspect of reality was evolving in an instance of evolution, including human thinking and human religion. So this was a triumphal celebration. Now, the Darwinists felt in such a triumphal mood because of some things which had happened in the 1950s that greatly increased their confidence. They acknowledged that at the time Darwin first promulgated his theory in 1859, he did not have any evidence of